Yeah, good afternoon. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Saturday, the 2nd of September 2023. This is my weekly analysis video where we have a look at some of the Forex pairs I'm trading on the daily time frame using the high probability and divergence methods from my books. So first up, thanks for taking the time to watch the video. And as I always say, they're not the most exciting videos, but we just want to get the message across and just go over what trades we're in and any trade management, etc. So let's get into it. So first up, normally I have a look at the news ahead for the week. This is a Forex Factory free economic calendar. The good thing about it is, other than the free part, is you can set it up to your own time zone, so it makes life a little bit easier for time conversion. And you can set filters on it to see which sort of news you want to see. With me, I just like to see the high impact ones, so you only see all the red, and the grey ones normally refer to a holiday. So on Monday, this is Monday coming up, in Canada and the US, they have a holiday, so it's a long weekend. In North America, I'm not sure what it is. I should have Googled this before. I'm going to have a guess. I think it might be Memorial Day or something like that. I'm not sure. Yeah, I apologise if I got that wrong. All right, so on Tuesdays, probably the biggest news to start the week is the Australian interest rate news. They're not expecting a rate rise, but don't hold your breath there. I think it'll stay the same, so just be careful of trading the Aussie or any Aussie pairs on Tuesday morning. GDP out of Australia the next day. Then on Wednesday, we've got Canadian interest rate news. Now, they're not expecting a rate rise either. I'm not really sure about the Canadian economy, but just be careful of trading any CAD pairs on Wednesday. So it's interest rate news for the Australian dollar and the Canadian dollar. ISM services out of the US also on Wednesday. Thursday, talking head out of Australia, that just the Reserve Bank of Australia governor speaking low. I thought it was changed, but maybe he's still in. And unemployment claims out of the US on Thursday. Friday, we've got Bank of Canada governor speaking. And probably the big one for Friday is the Canadian employment numbers or unemployment rate, which is the same. Normally it's on the first Friday of the month, but because the first Friday was actually the first, they give it another week. So that's the Canadian employment numbers. So that's the news. Aussie interest rates, Canadian interest rates, and the Canadian unemployment or employment, whichever way you look at it. So just be careful there. All right, before we get on the charts, let's have a look at this Word document. Most people that are watching these videos have bought my book, so they understand the setups. But for those that may be a bit confused or not quite sure, just have a read of this document, pause the video, take a screenshot, and it just goes through some of the settings, the three moving averages. The QMP filter is basically the red and green dots you see on the price chart, and all the different coloured lines, what they mean. Generally, if it's red, it's bearish. Green or blue is bullish. Grey vertical lines are just warning lines that something's possibly forming. You'll see big green dashed lines on a few charts, are just big round numbers or something like that. The bottom indicator is the MACD Platinum, which is just a zero lag MACD. It oscillates around a zero level, and generally I'm looking to sell when it's above the zero level and buy when it's below the zero level. If you've read the books, you'll understand that, and we'll go through it in the charts. You'll see it all anyway. So it's just that Word document there. Now, most of you know that I'm on Facebook, Telegram channels, also Matt from Family Man's Discord channel. So if all the trades are posted in those groups at the time, trade screenshots are taken, and any trade management's also called. Now let's get to the charts if I can find them in here somewhere. I've changed my computer. I'm still not getting used to it. All right, this is Trading View. Hang on a sec. Yeah, sorry, this is Trading View. I use Trading View for all my analysis. I actually trade off MT5 accounts, but I just use this because it's a bit easy for me to write notes, etc. Mate, I've got no problems trading MT5. A lot of people call the MetaTrader platform's clunky in that, but yeah, I got no problem. But TradingView just makes things a bit easier when it comes to doing these videos and writing notes, etc. So this is my watch list on the right. It's not all 28 pairs, just a variety or a sample size. There's a fair few. I mix it up a bit, so if it's not on the list, I'm not calling it in the group, all right? So in alphabetical order, highlight in light blue means it's trade or trades on and there's been some trade management. Highlight in orange means it's something I want to talk about in this video. So there's two of them today. There is no new trades for Monday, but there is some trade management things I've got to discuss. No highlight, no trade, and dark blue means it's trade on, no action's been taken as yet. So just to give me an idea where I'm at. On the right, you'll normally see the most recent trade. Like in this case, this is the AusCAD. There is two trades on. So the information on the right is normally the most detailed and the most recent trade. So I'll have the pair name, the date, the signal, and my thoughts on the trade, all right? The stop loss is marked here. You'll see it there. And here's the entry. So this is a buy trade here on the 24th of August. Trend line's drawn there, showing divergence. This is the MACD Platinum. There's the zero level there. So it's below the zero level, so I'm buying. In the meantime, I'm still in a sell trade from the 20th of July. Here's all my trade management. Now, like I said, I call these all in the group at the time, so there's no after the fact stuff. It's all very transparent, very so you'll basically see my trading warts and all, my mistakes, my losses, my wins, everything. So it's not, when I take a trade, I take a screenshot, I share that screenshot to the group and also put it in a shared folder. So everyone's got access to any of those groups. You should find informational links to stuff in the description of the video. All right, so we're still in the sell. Stop losses there. Can't lose on the sells. Come very close to stopping me out, but we're still in. We're locking in profit there. We're in a buy that's going nowhere fast. Now, it's already, one of my trade management rules is generally when the MACD Platinum goes through the zero level, I look to close out half, move my stop up. In this case, we're already through the zero level. We have been for a few days, but the trade hasn't really gone anywhere to justify me closing half. And the good thing is I'm also still in a sell, so I've got some protection to the downside. But what I'm looking at doing, and you'll see it with the Aussie yen in a minute, I'll probably look at start bringing the stops up, just to stop up nice and tight to a more recent fractal, just to reduce my overall risk. In the meantime, we're probably sitting right on the entry level, so the buy's okay. It looks like it wants to roll over, and with the trend looking at the moving averages down, you probably think it is going to roll over. But it's not too bad as long as this stop doesn't get taken out on this sell. It's not the end of the world. Right, so we're in a sell, can't lose, and a buy that's sort of just sitting at break even at the moment on the AusCAD. Aus-Swiss. Where are we at? All right, we're in a buy. Yeah, see, this was all a bit tight against the trend, so it's a high-risk trade. That was on the 23rd of August. So I took the buy in here, just went sideways, and eventually took off. 1st of September, let's have a look at the 1st of September. So on the open of Friday's candle, I decide there's enough, little bit of profit there, close half, drag my stop right up underneath the entry level, so I can't lose on this trade. It's just not a fast mover, this pair, and with the MACD Platinum through the zero level and against a high risk trade to begin with, I'm just making sure I don't lose on that trade. So it's looking okay, the Aus-Swiss. Right, Aussie yen highlighted in orange means I want to talk about it. Now, what I'm doing, this one's been a little bit tricky. I'm still in a sell from up back here. So what's that? The 21st of June. So here. So can't lose on that. And I've been just using that as some protection at the moment. I took a buy here, got stopped out. Took a second buy here on this blue line. It was a new green dot on the MACD Platinum below the zero level. In hindsight, I should have waited for this trend line to be broken because it's just gone against me straight away. Normally, I would have closed the trade out on a reverse QMP filter dot, and I said my reasons in a couple of videos why, because we had Initially, we had hidden bullish divergence followed by regular bullish divergence, so I want to stay in this buy. And it sort of meandered around, came down, meandered around again. And we've got this new buy signal here, which is, I said you could probably get in if you wanted to. But price has got up and just fallen away the last couple of days. So what I'm doing on Monday, so this stop here is now at 91,484 on Monday. I'm going to move that up to 92,797. So 92,797. So I've just moved it from here up to there, reduced my overall risk just below this low here. So yeah, not much happening there. So that's Aussie yen, and if it just rolls down and takes out my stop, that's cool because I'm still in a sell. So it's not the end of the world. So it's Monday, Euro, Aussie. All right, pause my video for a sec. Got some food coming. All right, Euro, Aussie. We're in a sell trade from the 23rd of August. Already closed half on the 1st of September. Let's have a look at 1st September. So yeah, on the open of this candle, again the MACD platinum through the zero level, and we've got a few pips there. So I just want to reduce my risk on this trade. Drag the stop down just above the entry level, so I can't lose on that. So it's a high risk trade to begin with. You can see the trend is up, and I'm taking a sell trade based on regular bearish divergence. But looking okay, can't lose, so not too bad. Euro pound in a buy that's going nowhere fast. Yeah, it's been a tough pair to trade this, and that's why I like having a couple of tough pairs on my watch list, just to make just to show the good, the bad, and the ugly sort of thing. It's a little bit tricky now. It's a buy, high risk trade. I like this support level here, but now the MACD's sort of pushed through to the zero level, and we're below the entry level, sort of in no man's land at the moment. There's not much I can do about it. So it's the Euro pound. Just have to see how it pans out. If we get a sell signal here, that'd be great. I'll take that because it's with the trend. Euro USD. All right, what are we doing here? Euro USD. Good thing is we're in a sell. The most recent trade was buy on the 30th of August. There's always going to be a bit of a high risk trade. You can see the trend starting to come down a bit with sort of higher highs, lower highs and lower lows on the price action there. And we broke this previous low here also. I was hoping it might then become, I was worried it would become resistance, then support, then yeah, and it's basically been resistance and just come straight back down the last couple of days, Thursday and Friday. So the buy's not looking that good. But the good thing is I'm still in a sell from the 21st of July, and we've already closed half, and I've dragged the stop down a couple of times. It still hasn't been stopped out, so we're still in that sell, which is good because we're locking in a fair bit of profit there, and any loss we take on the buy side, we can hopefully offset it with this sell trade. So it's not, even though the buy trade's not looking that flash at the moment, this sell trade's helping me out. It's like a bit of insurance or protection. Stops down here. MACD platinum still below the zero level. We had initial hidden bullish divergence. Hidden bullish, yep. Followed by regular bullish divergence. So I like those sort of 1-2, but it's not looking that good at the moment. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm always pretty confident when you get setups like that. It'll eventually work out somehow, but there might be a little bit of pain along the way. So it's the Euro USD. Pound Swiss. Just make sure my video is going because I've had to jump in and out a couple of times with delivery. We're in a sell trade and have been since the 24th of August. Nice little sort of resistance level. MACD platinum above the zero level. Took the sell. All a bit flat. You can see the blue lines on the chart. So it initially went in my favour, but it didn't really break, the MACD didn't break the zero level, so it sort of didn't do anything, and bang, up she comes. But then Friday back down again. MACD still above the zero level, so I'll just give it a couple of days and watch it. My next move would probably bring the stop down above this level, just above this high here. If it continues down, it's a big bearish candle on Friday, so hopefully that'll just push through Monday, Tuesday, try and get down to this level again, that'd be great, and I'd start look at closing out half. This green dashed line is a big number. It's the 110 level. It's just a big round number. So that's the pound Swiss. Pound yen, we're in a sell trade, going nowhere fast. Again, this is one of these ones that have already, the MACD platinum's already gone through the 0 level, and I haven't got enough. Look, if you wanted to play it safe, you just close out the trade at basically a break-even result if you wanted to. It's a high-risk trade. Look at the trend. The trend is up. There is regular bearish divergence. With these sort of trades, I'm looking for price to come down to the moving averages or close to them, but this one's just been tough to trade lately. My next move here, after a couple of sort of bearish candles on Thursday and a little one on Friday, would possibly bring the stop down to just above the high there and just reduce the risk completely. Yeah, just be careful those against the trend trades. New Zealand CAD, what are we doing here? Still in a sell trade from the 19th of July, which is good. There's a stop there, can't lose on that, so that's good. So we can just manipulate that or work that a bit and give us some profit there. In the meantime, took a buy on the 23rd of August. Nothing's changed. It's just gone sideways, you know, against me, back to this level here, bounced off that, then back down to the entry, and Friday sort of look, you know, just look at the wicks on the candle, doesn't know if it's coming or going. So, and it's a CAD pair. So this week we've got Canadian interest rate news, so it might give us some sort of movement. But we're in a sell, we can't lose in. At the moment, we're in a, sorry if you can hear the kids, but we're just having fun out there. We're in a buy that's slightly in profit with a stop down here. So MACD platinum through the 0 level. Ideally, I want to see it punch up and stay up near the moving averages. Then I'll look at closing half and possibly bring the stop up just below these lows or something like that. New Zealand CAD. New Zealand Japanese yen in a buy recently from the 30th of August, going nowhere fast. There's a sort of support level in price. MACD platinum was just below the 0 level. Took the buy, it's just meandered and it's in probably break-even territory right at this stage. Stop loss there, all very boring. Let's see if we can get my watch list down a bit. Right, USD CAD, this is a bit, how you going? Took a sell on the 24th of August. Here's a sell. Went against me initially, then suddenly bang, early in the week started popping down, back to my entry level on Thursday, but then being a US pair, and we had non-farm payroll numbers on Friday, just gone against me. Stops up here. MACD platinum still above the 0 level at the moment, not looking that good. Stops in place, hasn't been taken out yet. I'm not sure where it's going to go on Monday, Tuesday. This is a trade I haven't got much confidence in. So, yeah, sometimes the CAD can be a pair that gives me some grief, and sometimes it's very kind to me. So I'm persistent. I've got a soft spot for Canadians because my family's all from Scotland, and we all migrated all over the world, and I've got cousins that live in Canada. So tough pair to trade, though. USD Japanese yen, bit of a mixed bag here also. Good thing is I'm in this buy trade from the 20th of July. The stop in place there, so we can't lose on that. Generally, I try to trail the stop between the 50 and the 100 moving averages. So it's in sort of no man's land at the moment, the stop. I took a sell on the 24th of August, and it's gone very close to taking my stop out. My stop's at 147.481. Just look over here for the high price and compare it. There's a high there, 147.378. So 9 pips or something below my stop, which is good. Did its job. It didn't do its job. It didn't get activated. But then Thursday we started coming back down towards my entry level, and Friday non-farm payroll numbers, and bang's gone the other way again. But I like the fact I've got a buy, partial buy on, so I can't lose on that. Even if the sell stopped out, that means my buy is making money, so I just drag the stop up. Right, gold. Trading silver and all my other accounts, sorry about that. XAU USD is gold. It's highlighted in orange, means I want to talk about it. Right, my sell trade from the 24th of July was stopped out on Friday. So it's a little bit tricky to see. Hang on a sec, I'll see if I make it a little bit bigger. There we go. So this candle on Friday, very uncertain sort of candle, just poked up and went through my stop loss, taking me out, which is a bit of a bummer really, because I'm thinking this has got a sell trade coming up on it. So it would have been nice to have been still in that sell. In the meantime, in a buy from the 24th of August, and I've already closed half, so the 30th of August, let's have a look where the 30th is. So open to this candle, I closed half. Just the MACD platinum was through the zero levels, all very tight with the moving averages. I was in a sell, so I closed half, brought the stop up, so I can't lose on the buy side, and I've stopped out on the 1st of September for an overall small profit. So I just leave it on the chart to show you guys for the video. So I'll tidy that chart up once I finish this video. Now these next three pairs are just more out of curiosity. The US dollar, just to see how it's going. You can see Friday's big move after the non-farm payroll numbers or employment numbers out of the US. Last signal was a sell, so your entry would have been around here. Not going that well. It's going against you. Stop will be above the highs here. Well, your stop would be above the dot somewhere, so it hasn't been taken out as yet, but it will be soon, I'd say. Yeah, so there's this high here, and the sell was there on that previous high. Broke through, didn't really, then came down again now. We'll see if it pushes up high. I don't know. It's hard to tell with the US dollar sometimes. US stock market, US 500. Remember, it's always got a bullish bias. It is a stock market, and when companies don't perform, they get thrown out, replaced with a company that is performing. So it's always got that tendency to go up. You know, you've got investors, you've got stakeholders like shareholders, etc. So, all right, what have we got here? Last signal is this buy here, and the MACD platinum's at the zero level now. Hasn't broken this previous high here. Is it rolling over, or is it just having a bit of a rest? It's not looking that strong there, in my opinion, but I don't trade this, but we watch it every day, every week, as you know, on the videos. BTC, USD, Bitcoin. Now, we had a bit of a fall off the cliff a couple of weeks ago, back from the sort of 30,000 level down to the 25,000 level, or close to it. Then we popped up on another ruling the SEC lost, but 3 days later it's back down to where it was early in the week. So who knows where it's going at the moment. It's a bit tough to trade, it's sort of stuck in that sort of zone between 25 and 30 at the moment. All right, that's it for the video. Like I said, anyone's more than welcome to join any of those groups. What am I looking for? Word document. Yeah, that's the Facebook group, the Telegram channels, or Matt from Family Man's Discord channel. Just with the Discord channel, you just have to send me a message and ask for a link. It's a bit tricky how you join Discord. Yeah, and if anyone's got any questions or want to discuss anything trading, just, message me. It's no problems. I'm always on the laptop or computer. I'm now back home in Kampot. I live in Cambodia. I've just been up in the capital, Phnom Penh, for the last few days, so I was a bit out of whack with routine and stuff. But yeah, if you do like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Enjoy the weekend all. Stay safe wherever you are, and I'll talk to you good folk sometime next week. Cheers.